So just remember, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Nothing in life is easy. But that's no reason to give up. So make that decision today to refuse to quit. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a good friend of ours. Somebody who was sitting in the exact same seat as you. Somebody who told me, Daniel, I am not a traditional Muslim woman. I loved it when she said that. And our next guest speaker was sitting in the exact same seat as you. And she has invested in herself and she is getting phenomenal results. And she's coming back to share with you today her story, her journey to inspire you that anything is possible. So please welcome our good friend, Rozita Othman. Welcome. Hey, salam alaikum.
Hello, everyone. Alaikum salam.
Kif halak? How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us on your weekend.
I am feeling just amazing. I'm so inspired by everyone here today and my friends who's just sharing throughout the weekend. It's simply amazing to be hanging out with people who are, really wanting to do something for themselves and be the best version of themselves. I'm really energized just being in this group.
Awesome. Now, Rozita, when did you join 100x DNA Masterclass? When were you here for the first time?
I came on board on 2nd to 4th of April, that amazing week.
In April. And so people understand what was happening before you joined 100x DNA Masterclass. What was happening in your life before you got to where you are right now?
Okay. I came to a point where I was lost because I'm in a corporate job for more than 20 years. And I have been, seeking for better company and all that. And then I realized that, I felt lost and I wanted something different. And I was looking out for, okay, what's going to be my next chapter of my life? This is not something that is energizing, fulfilling. I felt lost. Yes.
How was your confidence back then about your future?
Well, I felt after being in corporate, it felt that life is bleak for me. It's like, oh, everybody is a cheat. Because you hang around with corporate people and the kind of people that you have, you've got to be doing things which is not in alignment with my purpose, my integrity, my values. So I felt that this is not something that I want to be. I felt low about myself. I felt that I'm not able to move into a next chapter. I was just, drifting.
I love that word, drifting. I have a favorite movie, Rozita, and it's called Lawrence of Arabia. And it's about an English man and he comes to the Middle East and he's riding a camel across the desert and he starts to drift. And his Arabic friend whips him and he says, "You're drifting English." And we've all had that feeling of drifting and leaving the path. So you were drifting, you'd lost your confidence, you weren't clear on your purpose in life, you'd been in corporate for 20 years.
Yes.
And then you changed the direction of your life. Now before we get there, how many boys do you have? How many children?
I have 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl.
4
and
children.
I include my husband, then it'll be
4 boys.
Yes.
So you're super busy. You got family commitments. You've got 3 boys. You've got your daughter, and then you start to change the direction. What's happened since you've started to apply these ideas in your life?
Okay, I must say that this has been the most amazing investment that I made. I love getting into personal development, but ever since I joined the 100x DNA, and I've joined a few of your programs already, it's been really amazing. I have You mentioned about the promotion and all that. I've actually started out at that, and then now became general manager, and I'm now in charge of a group of companies, which is like overseeing all that in my role right now. It's really phenomenal. And I'm also dared to dream. I always thought about it, and I actually dared to dream to be that motivational, inspirational speaker. And I actually stepped out and did my FB Live. And I now have even a coaching client. You see, I don't know what I've done if I didn't join 100X DNA and join your classes. It's just amazing. And I also have a personal coach, Nini. She's just really amazing, pushes me to the limit. And both of you are just, every time I get back to like, oh, I'm close to giving up, you're like, look, remember what you said? And then I go back to do it. And I realized that the thing that I didn't do this time around, the difference is I have a coach. And that is when I realized, if you're serious about your goals, you need to invest in yourself, invest in people who's gonna push you to get to your goals. If you're just talking about it and not putting your money where it is, then it's just dreaming. So really amazing.
Congratulations, becoming general manager, overseeing a group of companies. Give her a round of applause. That's huge. And talking about comfort zone, and I love this because you decided to do your first Facebook Live. And Nini and I were watching it. You did one Facebook Live and you got your very first client for your coaching business.
Yes, amazing. And my client is getting like 200% results from this coaching. And I'm just applying whatever I've learned in 100X in a class and the coaching that I got from Nini. And it's like, wow, I can do this for others. And I'm sure if anybody were to apply whatever I learned, they can also do, they can also achieve what they want. So this is like truly, truly, truly amazing. If you apply yourself, you get to where you put yourself, you put your goals there, and you can even do it for others. How great is that?
I love it. I say at the day one of this program, I say life rewards action. And as soon as you take action, you get to enjoy the rewards. And I think this is just the most incredible story because I hear it from you, but I hear it from all of our customers. They get out of their comfort zone once and life rewards them. Yes. And so, ladies and gentlemen, just learn that from Rozita. Or you've got to do it once and you're out of your comfort zone and you get rewarded. You might not always get rewarded with the customer, but sometimes you just reward yourself with the confidence and you go, you know what? I did it. And you do it again and you do it again. And you've been getting a great response for your personal business, for your coaching, but also in your corporate world. So, Rozita, a message for our friends here in Malaysia. What are some inspirational words you'd like to share with them about their journey?
Okay, I must say one of the things that really resonate with me when I joined the 100X, and I was just like every one of you here, way back in from that April month of 2021. One thing I heard from you, Daniel, was that you are investment. I'm not really religious, but when I heard that, I'm like, look, what are you doing? What am I doing in this earth with the gifts that I have and not giving that return to God? I've survived the 100X and I'm not doing anything about it. And so that really, really, truly, clearly resonate with me. And I call everyone, look, you are here for a reason. And you got to give God that return on investment that He's got on you to be on this earth, right? It's either you fully utilize that or you go to the grave with your gifts. And this is the greatest opportunity that you have to make that decision today, because what I did in April, I'm gaining the benefits now. So such a short time, and I'm just like really, really, really going for it. So all the best to you guys. Make that decision.
Yes. Rozita, thank you so much for coming and sharing. And I think what I'll do now is I'll talk to our group, because I hadn't talked to them about a return on God's investment. So I might have that conversation with them now. So thank you so much for taking time out, and congratulations on your journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please go to the chat box and type in Rozita. Thank you so much.